the cloud. Okay.
I think the only
Basically-
thing, Bill, with me, I think I got all the times mixed up. So all the times is on me, and we're pretty much like an hour behind.
Yeah, so I've got a handful of things to kind of big discussions to go over with you. Okay. Who's? I'm gonna mute you. Tawantis. All right. How do I mute everyone on this? All right. Thank you. Okay. I want to give you guys some tips for Mega Camp. Okay. First of all, almost all of the times on all of the sessions are Central Time because Austin's Central Time. So it looks like when the headers have the like 8:30, for example, that's Central Time. And then when they're describing the individual classes, it usually says the Central Time and the Eastern Time. So please make sure you're following that closely, okay? All right. I want to go through a couple of, I don't want this to come off like parental, but I want to give you some advice, okay? Does that sound fair? You know, they say that if you want to create a killing through a sales business, all you got to do is create a product that realtors want, and then you'll make a killing, right? Because realtors, they'll buy anything. So today, if you find yourself in the exhibitor hall, right, the vendor booths and all that, every single one of those vendors will probably have something that sounds awesome, okay? And most of them are priced just right where they need to be, not coincidentally, to make it seem like it's the investment of the century, okay? Oh, it's only $30 a month. All you got to do is have one transaction in the next 25 years and you'll be cool. And that very well may be true. Okay. However, I'm going to encourage you to lead with revenue. Okay. If you've been saving and stashing money to make important investments in your business and in yourself for a while, then I'm not here to tell you shouldn't make those investments. If you are in a financial situation that is not quite as stable or as solid as you wish it was, I'm going to ask you to think really hard about the vendor booths, okay? If you have any questions, you come to me and I'll tell you whether it's a good opportunity or not. Again, I'm not your parent, but I think that's good advice, okay? Whatever deal they're offering today, they'll be offering tomorrow also, trust me. So if you think it's cool, just wait till tomorrow to buy it. Fair enough? All right, remember, we lead with revenue. We lead with revenue. If you got thousands and thousands and thousands in the bank, you buy whatever the hell you want. Fair enough? All right, I know that we've got some newcomers on. Did everyone get a chance to register? Have you created your profile? Have you updated your picture? Is everyone all set with respect to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm going to make another. I'm going to make another request. So if you went by the office anytime this week or yesterday, Melody probably told you who the specific sponsor was for your ticket. Okay. If you have not done that, or not sponsor for your ticket. Okay. If you have not, if you don't know who paid for your ticket, then I'm going to ask that you call the office today or email Melody today and just say, hey, I didn't get a chance to swing by the office. Who was the person that bankrolled my ticket? Okay. And I'm just going to ask you to take 2 minutes out of your day and call them and thank them. Is that fair?
Is that the little like promotional gift that was given to us? Is that who sponsored it?
Yeah, they not only did they buy your Mega Camp ticket, but they also gave you, pins or a candy bar or coffee cup or book or whatever it was. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So make sure that whatever company it was, whether it was the home inspection company or the lender or the closing attorney or whoever it was, just take a moment to reach out to them and express your gratitude. Okay. You know, we all are going to have really busy, we're all going to have some stuff that pops up over the next 3 days. Okay. You can't just tune out your life for 3 days in a row. I'm going to ask that each one of you just give it your all. Okay. If you miss a session, just make a commitment to yourself to go back and watch the session. Okay. This is not designed so that, again, that we can like create work for you. This is the best training and technology company in the world that has curated amazing messages for months, building a technology platform to distribute it to you, and knows that when you watch and learn, then it'll make a difference in your life and make a difference in your business. Okay, so please give it your all. Don't blow it off. Okay, I know it's a new platform. It's a new platform for all of us. Just do the best you can. Fair enough? Okay, does anyone have any questions about the systems or any of that kind of stuff? Remember, most of the times are Central Time, so pay close attention to that and make an extra effort to reach out and express your gratitude to the person who bought your ticket. Okay? What else? Anything else? All right, I got a couple more topics to go over. Okay, so every day from 8:30 to 9 o'clock this week, just like normal, we'll do our huddles, okay? Aubrey sent out an email yesterday that is a Zoom link for Office Huddle, just Roswell, an Office Huddle from 10:15 to 10:30, obviously Eastern time, 10:15 to 10:30. Each day where we're gonna kind of, you know, have the folks from Roswell come in. We'll talk about, you know, what we're learning, what we're excited about, answer any questions, that kind of stuff. Do your best to attend that. It's not going to conflict, to my knowledge, with any other program. So, you know, be there to support your colleagues, and let's all go through this experience together. And then at 10:30 Eastern time is when you'll huddle with your mega camp group. Okay. Did anyone get a chance to attend the huddle even for a few minutes yesterday and meet your coaches?
Yes.
Awesome.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Take a minute to do that. I got two great, I have my former coach as a team leader, who's Aubrey's coach and Robin's coach now. And so he's the head of leadership, MAPS coaching, and a gentleman out of, where is he? I think he's out of Oregon, that is Andy's coach, actually. So I got two great coaches I'm excited about.
Wait, so I have a question about the team huddles. You said Aubrey is doing one at 10:15, but I have on my calendar morning team huddle 10:30 to 10:50. And is that what's with Aubrey?
No, so there's, not to make this any more complicated than it could possibly be, but let me try to simplify it for you. We're going to talk about Eastern times for just 1 second. From 8:30 to 9, you'll be here with me. Okay. From 10:15 to 10:30, you'll be in the Roswell huddle through Zoom that Aubrey will be leading. And from 10:30 to 10:50, you'll be on the Mega Camp platform with your Mega Camp huddle. Okay. We love huddling. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to add that to my calendar.
Yeah.
To 10:30.
Okay. Okay. Don't forget that last night was the end of the reporting period. So please catch up with any numbers that you have not yet reported. And I mentioned this yesterday in the prep call, but I'll real quickly mention it again, is I'm gonna try to find the most delicate way of saying this, but I'm not particularly good at being delicate. Your goals don't particularly care that you're taking 3 days to invest in yourself. Okay. If you totally blow off generating business and following up with business and loving on the people that expect to be loved on, you'll see the results of that 90 days from now. And when you finish reporting your numbers at the end of the month and you're behind, you'll know why, right? So this is just like a vacation. When we know we're taking time away from our business, we have to adjust our calendar before and after so that we can stay on pace. Does that make sense? So I know I don't mean to sound lectury today, I just want to make sure that, you know, for many of us, we've not been to a 3-day, you know, certainly a 3-day virtual conference. There's going to be over 40,000 people here. I've been to a lot of these, and I know where the slip ups are, right? I've dragged myself to Gary's session after a night of karaoke with all the people at the office. And, you know, I've done all the smart things and I've done all the stupid things. So I'm just relaying some of my advice to you, okay? All right, any questions? All right, I got a new task that is part of my my reporting. So as you guys probably know, I'm coached by Robert, who's the director of productivity from GLG. I'm coached by Aubrey, obviously, and I also have another coach, a productivity coach through MAPS. And one of the things that everyone wants to know now is how many cappers this group is going to create. Okay? How many cappers this group is going to create. Let me just remind you what oh my God, who said that? I'm going to give you a virtual hug. That was awesome.
Oh, wow. That was nice. Thanks.
What?
You giving me a virtual hug, that was nice from you.
Yeah, they used to say if you wanted the truth, you come to me. If you want a hug, or you need a hug after you get done hearing the truth, you go to Susan. Yeah, so if I give you a hug, you know it's for real. All right, so we're going to talk about cappers, okay? Everyone know what a capper is?
Yes,
Capper,
and I just wanted to say, I don't think I've ever had a hug from Bill.
that is not true.
I haven't
Come on, Pam. We definitely have some fist bumps.
Yes.
All right, next time I see you, you're getting a big hug. I don't know what my world would look like if it wasn't for that woman. I'll tell you that for sure. I thank you publicly as much as I possibly can. Thank you. All right. So I was asked how many cappers I wanted to create in this group, and they asked me a short-term goal. They said by the end of the year. Okay, by the end of the year. This is somebody who entered the group as a non-capper, and then we made them into a capper, right? A capper is when you cap out your commission and then you take 100% of your commission beyond that, okay? In typical commission rates, you're looking at about $1.7 million, just shy of $1.7 million worth of sales, okay? At that point, you'll have paid the 3 to international, the 15 to the market center, and then you take the rest of your commissions until the fiscal year starts. I said that this group would create 5 cappers before the end of the year. If we're looking to see who's going to cap in 2021, I'll probably make that decision in the next couple of months based on how everyone's doing, but it's going to be a hell of a lot more than 5. Okay. So is there anybody that, and I'm not saying this number is high or low. I'm just giving you some mathematical certainties. If you cap, by that time you have grossed about $51,000. You've paid 18 to the market center. What's left? 33, is that right? You paid another 1,000 or so in office bills, maybe a little less than that. You paid another, let's just call it $1,000 in signs and board dues and, coffees for your clients and all that. So now we're probably down to about 30. Then the tax man's going to take a third of that. So now you're down to 20, right? Is there anybody that got into this business to make less than $20,000 a year? No judgment.
No,
Is there?
not this crew.
Not that, man, Kathy, you are on a roll today. Love it.
I love this group. I love meeting the people, the folks that I had not met yet.
I know. Yesterday was so much fun. I was like talking to Ebony for a second. I was like, I like basically spent like 5 seconds crossing paths in the hall with you like 5 months ago. And I feel like you're my sister, but I've never even met you really.
Oh, I love that.
So I'm having fun with you guys. I firmly believe that no one in this group got into the business to make 20 grand. Is that safe to say? Okay. So capping should be like a bare minimum expectation for you in your business, right? So I want you, when you're going in and out of these classes today, and you're literally have an opportunity to interact with people that have huge businesses and incredible lives and have lots of time and have made lots of investments and made lots of impact on the community in all these things. These people are just a simple message away, right? How can you take this commitment that you're going to have to say, I'm capping, no question. Bill thinks I can cap in 4 months. I'm going to cap in a month and show him, right? So number one, are you going to be a capper? And number two, how quickly you want to do it, right? I just want to say one more time how proud I am of you guys for committing. We have 41% of our office is a part of Mega Camp. I personally have 11 people that we sponsored to Mega Camp outside of KW. Okay, Aubrey's got like 13 or 14. So we have over 25 guests coming to Mega Camp. Okay, we have almost 100% participation within the PC group. Okay, the second drawing, the 8 tickets they gave away, we got 6 of them. The first drawing, we got 30 of the 50, I think, something like that. So you guys stepped it up and you made a commitment to dedicate this time for you and to your family and for your future business. And I just want to give you a round of applause for that. Okay. I know I'm kind of a little bit of everywhere, but you guys are going to be around a bunch of high producers and a bunch of successful businessmen and women today and this week. And I want you to take advantage of that. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask any questions, right? Hey, I saw you did that. It was really cool. What, can you share anything with me? See what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Any thoughts so far? Is everyone saying to themselves privately, I am absolutely going to be a capper?
Yes,
Not
absolutely.
privately, I'll say right now.
Definitely.
All right.
Yes.
I've scanned to page 2, all the people that are not on video. And is there anybody here that wants to be a capper next year?
Yes.
This year?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
I want to be a
Every
captain this year.
All right. I got me a running list. Got me a
I want to be a
running
capper
list.
next year.
I love that, Heather. All right. Guys, I want that for you too. Every one of you deserves it. And we're setting up the systems and the structure and the calendar to make certain that that happens, okay?
Is Mega Camp just a KW thing? Because I was inviting other people. I'm like, hey, they're like, well, what are you doing this week? Mega Camp? Like just other agents. So is it just for KW specific, or if other people, I was giving out the website, I know, I'm like, hey, this is where I'm going.
Yeah, first of all, the vast majority of people will be Keller Williams agents, right?
Okay.
It is open to real estate agents outside of the brokerage. It is considered a pretty big recruiting event. Like I said, we've got 25 something people outside of KW that are going to be participating. Okay. There are other, especially vendors that have a connection to the real estate space. Like we've seen home inspectors go, mortgage people go, closing attorneys go, like Kathy and Tammy and Kern, they're always there. I haven't heard a lot of just other business professionals go, but the content that they discuss, to hear Gary Keller speak and to hear Tim Ferriss speak and to hear Keith Cunningham speak, every business person, every person can benefit from that. Do y'all know who Keith Cunningham is, by the way?
No.
Okay, so Keith Cunningham, I don't know what time he's speaking or what day, but when you see that on your schedule, you need to be in that room. That guy is brilliant. Okay, he's one of Gary Keller's longtime business partners. He, interestingly enough, anyone ever read the book or heard of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yes.
He's the rich dad.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, wow.
I even read it. Didn't know who he was.
He's the rich dad. So a lot of the concepts that Robert Kiyosaki described in his books and the relationships that he had with his rich dad and the things that he learned from his rich father, that is Keith Cunningham. All right. Y'all know who Tim Ferriss is? Tim Ferriss is, you probably know him. He's an author, podcaster, influencer. He's all over social media. His big claim to fame, I would say, is the 4-Hour Work Week. You guys heard of the book, The 4-Hour Work Week?
Yeah.
And he also wrote like the 4-Hour Chef and the 4-Hour Body. That's like his shit. Okay. So he's going to be interviewed by Gary as well. Josh Team, if you don't know, Josh Team is the president of Keller Williams. He's going to be doing some interviewing over the next couple of days. He is essentially the brains behind Command. Okay. He's, 30 under 30 in the tech space. I mean, he could have had any job he wanted in the whole tech universe. And he partnered with Gary to develop this. Make sense? We've got I think they're going to be announcing some big thing with Facebook. I don't have any specific knowledge about that. But there are going to be some, when did I write that to you guys about some of the people that were going to be involved? It was like the head of Facebook's, do y'all remember when I wrote that?
Yeah, it was a few days ago. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I'm scanning the messages right now. It's, where is it? It's like the head of something to do with global, media, something or another with Facebook and Google. A bunch of top executives will be interviewed by Gary and by Josh Team as well. So you guys are in for a treat. Okay. All right. What else is on your mind today? We got a couple extra minutes. What else is on your mind?
I'm sure you've answered this, Bill, but I know there's a lot of options in each teaching session. Are they recorded?
Yep. My understanding is that every session is obviously recorded. The sessions will be available on the platform, I believe, within a couple of days.
Okay.
And they will be on the platform for 60 days. And then if you, once that 60-day period is up, they should be uploaded to KW Connect. So the material, the curriculum will be available essentially forever. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
All right. For those that tuned in late, please lead with revenue. Okay. There's a lot of flashy, sparkly, cool $30 a month things that you will be offered. Before you know it, you'll have $30 a month things and not use any of them. Okay. Lead with revenue. Don't buy anything on the spot. Okay. If you think you want it, wait till tomorrow to buy it. Call me. Say, hey, Bill, is this a good deal? Is this a scam? Okay. If you've earned the ability to lead with revenue, by all means, make a sophisticated choice. Otherwise, skip it. Okay. Remember, we have time and we have money. The majority of us have more time than money. Let's use our time to grow our business. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful. The first thing you should do with your money is buy help. Right? Hey, you're my contract to close person now. Hey, you're in charge of social media now. Hey, you're cutting the grass at my house now. See what I'm saying? Use your time to go find real estate opportunities because that's what you're trained to do. You're probably not trained to cut grass. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. What's on everyone's mind? What are we thinking?
Bill,
are we nervous? Are we excited? Are we scared?
Can you list more than one breakout for the afternoon? It looked like they were sort of all at the same time.
Yeah, so today is mostly Gary's top panel interviews and Gary's market update. I believe tomorrow is the first time the breakouts start. You can heart, I guess, as many as you want just to, kind of narrow it down later. But that's kind of the idea. Like in the big convention halls, there's 40 different breakouts going on at the same time. go to the one that makes the most sense for where you are in the business or how you want to generate business, right? Clearly, most of us don't need to go to any commercial classes, right? If you don't have, thank you, Tawantis, thank you. If you don't have an intention to jump into the luxury market, don't focus on that. You can watch the videos later if that's a direction you decide to go, okay? Again, just pick the one that makes the most sense for you now. If there's ones that you really want to see, but they just didn't win out, jot them down and go back in a couple days and watch them on the platform, okay? Okay, yes.
Okay, so I'm looking on it now, and where it says full agenda, it just has like a list of different things that's going on. Is that where we're kind of selecting what it is that we want to do? I'm just a little confused.
Yeah, so the full agenda describes all of the programming. When you heart something on the full agenda, it moves it into the My agenda.
Cool beans.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing I would do is go through the entire agenda and determine what sounds interesting to me. Then I would heart the things that sound interesting, and then you can go down to the My agenda and use that as the kind of the final edit, if you will.
Okay.
Okay. And then just hop into the class that makes the most sense. All right. Yesterday, I sent out, thank you very much for reminding me about this. Okay, yesterday I sent out a document and shared it with everyone, and it was called Mega Camp PC Notes. Mega Camp PC Notes. So what I would like to do here is we played around a little bit with it yesterday, but we can deal with the cleaning up and formatting it and all that later. Let's just get as much content as we can. So Jan, I see that looks like you're playing around with it. Thank you. Everyone should have the ability to go into this document and edit it, okay? This is a long shared document that everyone will have an opportunity to add notes to and then get the benefit of the notes that everyone takes at any of the sessions that they attend, okay? If you don't wanna write notes on this form and you wanna write notes on another form, if you're interested in sharing those notes, which I would kindly ask you to do, put them on, cut and paste them on this later, okay? This would be the kind of the warehouse for all of the notes that we take throughout the week, okay? If you take them on this page, wonderful. If you take them on a different page, that's fine too. At the end, everyone should have a copy of as much the date and put your name and then start writing the notes below. So just like Tawantis, I don't know if anyone's looking at it right now, but she just put a nice, bold, colorful thing that says Tawantis Monroe Notes, right? And she'll write all of her stuff below. So if you want to do it that way, or you want to do it based on classes, I'll probably have my admin, I'll probably have Luke clean it up later on. But right now, let's just get the content on there, okay? Any questions on that? That was shared yesterday with everyone. So please take a moment and make sure that you can get it and edit it. If you're having any issue with editing it, put in a request and I'll make sure that it's reshared with you, and we'll figure out what kind of tech glitch we got going on, okay? Okay, don't forget guys, this is a perfect opportunity to meet a bunch of people that are going through what you're going through, building a real estate business, finding buyers, finding sellers, putting them through the process, tech challenges, script challenges, coronavirus challenges. These are all people dealing with the same stuff. So don't be afraid to be a social butterfly, okay? Add people to your referral network. Tell people where you work, right? Share ideas, receive ideas. One last piece of advice. I'm guilty of this every year, no matter what. I try every single year. But every year, I come home with a list of 50 things I want to do, and I've never done all 50, okay? I still have notes from Mega Camp 2014 that I haven't finished, okay? So when you leave a session, just like close up for like 3 or 4 minutes and write down the one thing that you're gonna do about what you just learned, right? It could be something large, small, it could be a year-long plan, it could be a 3-day plan. Just take something out of that session, and commit to implementing it into your business. Okay? If you end up with 80 ideas, you'll probably not do but 5 of them, and you'll probably do those 5 lousy. Okay? Just take 1. Make sense? You can make that long list of 80, and when you're done with the 1, go back to the list of 80 and find another one. But don't try to do 80 things at once. Okay? All right. Any last minute questions?
Yeah, I have one last question. What are the breakouts? Is that where we get to choose like which class or something that we want to attend?
Exactly. So you'll see that there's like 15 or 20 breakouts all at the same time. As I was saying, normally when we're in a big, convention center, this session's over in that corner, and that session's on the 3rd level, and that session's on the 2nd level. You won't be able to attend every one of them. Clearly, you will be able to go back and watch all those sessions afterwards. But go to the one today that makes the most sense for where you are in your business.
Okay.
Now to go to those, you just click on, is there like the link?
Yeah, I think it says like join or go live or something like that. Okay. I'll be doing Mega Camp all day, and I got my phone right here. So feel free to reach out to me directly. Feel free to reach out to the folks in the chats, and take it seriously, but don't kill yourself today. You know what I'm saying? Like, these conventions can be pretty overwhelming. So just go out there and meet some people and learn some things and have fun and create a list of the 1 things from each of these sessions that you're going to knock out. Okay. And I want you to be thinking to yourself, I just told Bill and the rest of the productivity team that I'm going to be a capper minimum. So what do I need to do today to kind of add some jet fuel to that? Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see you at 10:15 on Zoom with the office, and then we'll hop directly into the 10:30 session. Okay. All right. Be good, y'all. Have fun.